Welcome to mdil.com. My name is Ashwin Mohan. I'm the chief instructor for Savage Fighting Arts. We're going to discuss ways out of common scenarios that can happen to women in terms of their safety. When you get eve teased, when you get catcalled, and when you get called names as you walk on the street, you may feel that you have to respond to this immediately, but actually you don't have to. Give them absolutely no attention, ignore them completely and walk away. And what happens to the person then is that he feels that maybe his efforts were misplaced. A lot of thought goes inside his head. He's not sure what really happened. The 1% of the time, the guy's ego is going to be so hurt that you didn't respond, so he'll come and block your way or stand in front of you or something like this. He might ask you, why didn't you respond? Here's when you make it look like you're deaf and dumb. So you say, you can tell him, go away, and then move. If you act your way out of this, most of the time, there is no problem because he gets confused. Another terribly unsettling situation for girls is when someone comes and feels you up. So I'm going to show you something that will work in any part of the world, because you're not hurting the person's ego, you're only hurting his body. Let's say I'm traveling in a bus. A very common thing happens is somebody comes and falls on you, or you're sitting down and traveling, he sits next to you and he starts feeling you up like this. This cannot be a mistake. All you have to do is sneeze. So take a deep breath in and hit him. Any part of your forearm or any part of the back of your hand, knuckles, fingers, anything. If the first one didn't hit hard, sneeze once more. And then apologize profusely. Say, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So what he's going to do is either get up from that seat and go away, or he's not going to bother you for the rest of the journey. The third situation which is causing a lot of concern among women is the situation of chain snatching. This is a cause of a lot of pain because one is chains are expensive, and second is when it cuts against your throat, it's really painful. Thirdly, it's humiliating. You have something plucked off you. You just don't feel like you're in a civilized country. The first thing is to contain your emotions. It's like mosquitoes or it's like cockroaches. It's vermin. Try to look at it at that light and say, I can deal with this. And what are the 3 ways I can deal with this? The first way is to keep it covered. So let's say you realize that you've gone to a show or something and you need to take a walk through the parking lot to get to your car. And at this point, don't walk with your chains, because maybe somebody can just snatch it and run away and you won't have the energy to follow him because already you've been through the mental trauma of the snatching. So just take it off, put it in your handbag, keep your handbag and look around. You have a very important sense through your nostrils. You have olfactory bulbs which are right next to the hypothalamus. It makes your heart beat faster whenever you've got danger coming around you. Let's say your spider sense or your sixth sense. So Adarsh is coming out there, circling, looking around. I've noticed him subconsciously. I've also smelt him out through my olfactory bulbs and I feel my heart racing. Then I know this. I look at him. I get a good look at him. It's also sometimes a good idea to say, I've seen your face. Who are you? What do you want? Now, when you say that, he's like, oh, she's seen my face. I don't want to stand in a police lineup and be identified, right? So he's going to try and escape. Or even if he's sneaking up behind you and you can't see him, you get a sixth sense. You just turn around and you face him. So that's the second thing if you can't cover your jewelry. Now the third thing is, let's say he's got hold of it. Something happened, your instinct meter didn't work. Now the first thing he's going to do is try to yank it off your neck. When he does that, hold his wrist real hard for dear life, because you don't want your neck to get cut. Take a step forward towards him. You can use your elbow to clip him in the face this way. You can also clip him in the chest like this, or you can use your elbow into his throat. Now, other than that, you need to release this. You see? So this can be a one good slap right into his nose. Heel of your palm or the elbow. One of these two will make him go back like this. His attention goes away from here. The strength over here reduces. Press here in between the tendons, it comes off. If you're not strong enough to press, wrap it hard. Wrap, bam. Once the hand comes off, give him a shove or a push. After you keep your legs behind, give him a shove or a push and go your way, run away. It's very important to keep these things in mind, and I hope these 3 tips have helped you to feel more safe. Also increased your desire level to learn more about the art and science of self-defense.